Governor Phil Bryant in Mississippi decided that he wants to bring more religion into government. Oh, thank God, because there just wasn't enough of that down in Mississippi. First of all, he had a request that lawmakers approved to add "In God We Trust" to the state seal. Okay, whew. Again, a little confused in Mississippi. They weren't sure if they trusted God or not. Now that it's in the state seal, well, they're covered. Okay, but more important, what they care about is religious freedom. Okay, so they set out to do a whole bill structured around religious freedom. The bill's chief sponsor, as Ross Story explains, Republican Senator Philip Gandy, said the measure is intended to address the perception by some Christians that their right to practice religion is being inhibited by the government, although he admitted he hadn't heard of any examples of the state doing so. Now, wait a minute. What are you protecting? No one is violating your religious freedom. Plus, it's in the First Amendment. Kind of superfluous to pass another law saying, yeah, what the First Amendment said. Okay, we'll get to that, back to that in a second. But let's first hear out Gandy, who also happens to be a minister of the Liberty Baptist Church. Times are changing, and Christians are afraid of a lot of different things, he explains. And some of that is reality, possibly, and some is perception. But we want to do what we can. In other words, Fox News spooked us and said that our religious liberty was going to be taken away and we couldn't say Merry Christmas anymore. Now, I acknowledge that it's not really reality. Most of it is perception. But what the hell? We're politicians. So let's go ahead and do this and try to fight a problem that doesn't exist. And were they successful? It passed the state Senate 48-0. Nothing like craven politicians. Yeah, God, me, yeah, I'm in favor of God and religious freedom. Yeah, absolutely. Now, there were some voices in the wilderness. Democratic Senator David Jordan, who, by the way, describes himself as a foot-stomping, back-slapping Baptist, said, quote, "We haven't seceded from the Union, have we?" Saying, it's already in the U.S. Constitution. It's in the First Amendment. We don't need to pass another law down in Mississippi. We're still part of the Union, so yes, we have religious freedom. It's in the founding document. So dumb. So luckily he pointed that out. Now, they also asked the question, hey, wait a minute, does this apply to all the religions? Well, Senator Bryant jumped in there and he said, well, this bill does apply to all the religions, including Islam, Buddhism, and New Age religions. Well, he's got to say that, obviously, otherwise it'd be unconstitutional. But that's good, right? So he's in favor of inclusion, right? Kind of. Because then he adds, we need to think carefully about the implications of it. In other words, this applies to Muslims, New Age religions, etc. Now we need to think about the implications of it. Like before, when my dumbass thought that it was just about Christianity, I was like, religious freedom! Now that it applies to Islam and the other religions, we got to think this thing through, man. You already voted 48-0. Time for thinking it through is a little past. Okay, in case all their intentions were not clear, Republican Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves said this on his Facebook page of all places. The United States is a Christian nation, and nowhere is that reflected more than in Mississippi. Okay, in other words, yeah, religious freedom. We don't mean religious freedom for you. We mean religious freedom for us. That's Republican 101. Not only is it superfluous, because it's already in the First Amendment that we have religious freedom, but they don't actually mean it. In fact, it's unconstitutional because they really only want to protect Christians because they are the opposite of believing in religious freedom.